Hello and welcome back to this series of quick tutorials on how to use Xero. In this episode we are going to have a look at the aged payables report. So this is a list of all the supplier account balances at a particular month end. So this is money that you owe. Let's head over to Xero now and we'll click on reports and aged payables. Okay, so we're looking at the end of November here. You can only really look at the end of a month, and it's organised by month as well. Now, the best thing to do to use this report for is for error checking. When you're reconciling, it's very easy to not notice that you've got a bill on the system and to use create instead. When that happens, the expense is duplicated and also the invoice, the bill, is left outstanding on Xero, which isn't great. So what we need to do is we look at the older columns to see if there's anything standing out. Normally and hopefully it would all be zero because you're paying all your debts. So the older column should be free of any figures. There is a figure here though in September for central copiers. Now I would suggest that we investigate that one. That does stand out to me, because this column is all showing as fully paid. So August shows the older column, but September just has an unusual figure sticking out there. So let's click on that. Okay, so we can see it's for an invoice here, and it's been partially paid. There's just a little bit left that's due. Now if we click on that, we can view the invoice itself. Now what you would do at this point is you would go and find the bill. You'd use your reference. You'd go into your file where you keep all your bills, and you would investigate what's actually happened there. In this case, it turned out that we only paid £900 because the repairman agreed that we didn't need to pay the full amount of £1,063.56. He was happy with the £900. Okay, so what you would do there is you'd need to allocate a credit note, because he's effectively credited the remaining balances. Fine with that. So we'd add a credit note. You put the date that you like. We'll keep it the same for now. It'll automatically fill in everything correctly most of the time. We can click approve. And now we're showing the amount due of 0, and that is what we would want. We don't want that to be showing as outstanding forever. If we go back to the aged payables report, we can see now that that balance has disappeared from the September column, and overall aged payables is looking pretty good. I would suggest that you print a report out at the end of each month just for your records, and it'll just help keep a track of your supplier account balances, and also it's a good way of just generally checking for old errors, old outstanding balances that shouldn't really be there. So I hope you found that useful. Thanks for watching.